Hello and welcome. We're going to talk everything body care for the over 50 woman. I'm going to show you some new products that are on the market that are going to change up your skincare game for your body. I'm also going to share with you some cleansing products that are tried and true. I'm going to share with you how to glow up your legs so that you look awesome in your shorts and skirts. Welcome. My name is Cindy. If you're new to Beyond 50 Skin, thanks for joining me. I'd love to talk skincare, hair care, and a little bit of makeup. So we're going to talk body care today. And especially body care for the over 50 woman. I don't know about you, but once I hit menopause, my skin became so much more fragile. It was more easily bruised, and I just had to take a few extra steps to take care of my skin so that it looked as good as it used to when I was younger, because my cells aren't turning over as fast and my skin is so much thinner, especially on my lower legs. So I've changed up my body care routine. I can't just throw in a moisturizer and then move on with my day. It just doesn't work like that anymore. I'm putting my body skincare protocol here at the beginning of the video so you can take a quick screen grab and follow along as I explain my body care routine and the products that I'm using throughout the week. I'm going to share with you my favorite cleansing oil. This is the Eucerin Skin Calming Cleansing Oil. This is a game changer if you have sensitive skin. No fragrance, and it has a light oil, but it emulsifies and rinses clean. It's one of my favorite products to use while shaving. My favorite shaver is the Venus. I've used it since it came out. It feels like forever, but I absolutely love this razor and continue to repurchase. So this is my trick for getting gorgeous smooth legs during shaving on my shaving day, and also keeping my skin soft and smooth. The other cleanser that I recommend, also if you have eczema, this is like the #1 go-to. If you have eczema and just sensitive skin and you don't like fragrance, this is going to be a game changer for you. The second cleanser that I used was I kind of found by accident. It's the Vanicream shampoo. Now, I know that seems silly to use this as a body cleanser, but I absolutely love it. It's gentle, it's no fragrance, it never strips my skin, and it's just a gel formulation, and I just absolutely love it. It has a fresh, clean scent and rinses clean, and it's very, very gentle. All right, so the last step in cleansing, okay, we're gonna talk body odor. I don't have body odor that often, but when I do, I use Panoxol. It has a little bit of benzoyl peroxide in it, and I just wash my underarm with it, and I don't have a problem with body odor for a couple days. So this was recommended, of course, by Andrea over at Dr. Dre, and I didn't believe in it, but it really works. And also my husband uses it in the shower for exfoliation purposes. So it sits in our shower and we both enjoy it for different reasons. But ladies, if you have a little body odor that you'd like to get rid of, rinse with this, or clean and rinse with this, and it will go away. I was definitely surprised. As long as we're on underarms, I also wanted just to share with you my deodorant. Everybody has their own opinions on what they like, the ingredients that they like for deodorant, but I absolutely love the Dove Go Sleeveless. It's soft, it's gentle, it never stings after shaving, and sometimes I put it on at night. Sometimes if you wear your deodorant at night, it kind of cuts down on the odor in the morning, it kind of clogs those pores. It's the traditional aluminum zirconium, I think is how you pronounce it. So it is an aluminum deodorant, and for me personally, I prefer an aluminum deodorant. It works a little bit better. So this is what I love, and it never transfers to my sleeves, my undersleeves. So I really like this, and it's soft and smooth and silky. So that's my favorite deodorant. All right, the next step in body care routine. Once a week, I like to do an exfoliating routine. Reason being is cell turnover. Same on our faces. Our cells don't turn over. The skin doesn't renew as fast. And I've also found that if I just put a moisturizer on after I cleanse, it just doesn't soak in. Now that I'm, postmenopausal, it just kind of sits on top, gets on my clothes, and it just doesn't really do anything. It doesn't change the moisture content of my skin at all. So once a week, I do an exfoliating routine. And my favorite exfoliator is actually a facial skin product, and it's the Nira AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. I love this as a gentle body scrub. It has jojoba beads. I know I've talked about it a ton on this channel, but it really does the trick. The only thing that might be slightly irritating for some people is it has sodium lauryl sulfate, which I would never put on my face unless I would just never put sodium lauryl sulfate on my face. It's too stripping, but in a body cleanser, it's awesome. So don't be confused with sodium lauryl sulfate. So it does have sodium lauryl sulfate, but for a body cleanser and a body scrub, I absolutely love it. But it is exfoliating, so I wouldn't do it on the day that you shave. So there's that. But I love this as an exfoliating product because then when I come in with my moisturizing products after my shower, it really sinks in. So like I said, it gives soft, smooth, silky legs and body. All right, so after I've done my exfoliating routine, the next step, I come in with Hydra Boost. This is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost, again, a fragrance-free product. It really sets in the hydration into my skin. It sinks right in after my exfoliation, and it really hydrates and plumps my skin. I have used it now for almost 2 years, and I use it, like I said, on my exfoliating day. So after that, if I don't lock that in, often it really doesn't do a whole lot. So I lock in the Hydra Boost with an occlusive, and I either use the CeraVe thick pot of cream or I use Aquaphor. Aquaphor lives around our house. We have used this for years. I've used it as a teenager when I had eczema breakouts. This does have lanolin in it, which can be irritant for some people, so you should know that. And it has bisabolol in it, and apparently the bisabolol can be slightly irritating for some people too. So if you want to learn more about Aquaphor, I think Dr. Dre has an entire video on Aquaphor versus another occlusive that she likes to use. But anyway, Aquaphor for the body is fantastic. I don't have any sensitivity to lanolin or bisabolol. In fact, I find this super hydrating and super occlusive for over top of my Hydra Boost. It just locks in that moisture by the next morning. My legs are hydrated and no itchy bumps and super soft, silky, smooth skin.
One of the most unique products from Aquaphor is their spray can mist. It creates this beautiful fine spray. I love to use it for the center of my back where I can't reach and other hard to reach places.
If I'm not doing an exfoliation and a Hydra Boost and an occlusive routine, then I just come in with Eucerin. This is a gently hydrating. It also has hydroxy acids, but it's moisturizing and much less sort of exfoliating content. This has urea, and I believe it has a little bit of lactic. So a little bit of lactic and a little bit of urea, glycerin, and it's just kind of an all-over great moisturizer for after the shower. It is thick. You will have to let it dry down for a little while. It's not like you can jump right into bed or into your pajamas. And always after your shower, make sure that you're putting your moisturizers on damp skin. Don't towel dry and then try to put your moisturizer on. It won't work as well. Always on damp skin, kind of the same as for your face. We've done cleansing, we've done the exfoliating routine that I like to do once a week, and kind of my regular moisturizer that I use for after the shower. And these are all super, super budget friendly. I didn't really point that out earlier, but all of them you can find at the grocery store. The next products I'm going to talk about are not at the grocery store, but also something I've been incorporating into my routine recently that I absolutely love. This is called Slather by Topicals, and it was given to me in PR. This is an amazing lotion because it has retinol. We use retinol for our faces or vitamin A. Why not for the rest of our body? I have been totally curious about this product in a body product, and there are not a ton of products out there that have retinol in a body cream, but this is new. It just came out, I think, at the end of May. I've been using it now for the 3 weeks that I've had it, 3.5 weeks. It has retinol, lactic acid, urea, squalane, and it doesn't say on the back, it labels everything on the back, but I should also point out it does have glycolic acid. Whenever you're using an exfoliation acid, even on your body, do a patch test just to see how you do with it. But why not do retinols for our body? I think that's a fantastic idea. This one happens to have an encapsulated retinol. Encapsulated retinols are kind of a new thing. They tend to get deeper down into the dermis, where we want our vitamin A, and do the whole collagen producing action down there. But encapsulated retinols seem to be the new trend in retinols. I know there is some controversy whether retinol actually does what it says it does. And I will link Dr. Natalia Spearing's paper down below. She did kind of a review on her opinions of retinol. But I have to say the dermatologists out there are more pro-retinol than anti-retinol. So I just wanted to point that out because some people are not really into retinol, but sometimes, and only like vitamin A, tretinoin and the gold standard. But you know what? Sometimes people can't use it. Their skin is too sensitive and they have to use something that is further down the chain and converts to vitamin A in several steps because it's too irritating. So definitely patch test this. It has several AHAs in it, the lactic and the glycolic. It also has urea and squalane, which are both super hydrating and moisturizing, and retinol, which is so exciting. So if you get a chance to try this, I really enjoy this. Now you're thinking, okay, if I'm doing this routine, exfoliating and then moisturizing, isn't this kind of the same aside from the retinol? It is. So if you wanted to do, this is $30 and this is half the price, so per ounce. But you're not getting the retinol. So you could just do this routine, skip the retinol, have a nice exfoliation, nice smooth legs, and then jump in with your moisturizer, or you could use this as a one and done. If you're going to use this and you wanted to add a retinol product in with this, then I would recommend getting Versed. But if you combine the cost of those two products, it's the same as this. So Versed is another retinol body treatment that you can get at the drugstore. And it has, I don't believe it has encapsulated retinol. I was reading the packaging. I'll put it over here, but it doesn't really have that much else in it. There's no exfoliants in it. It's just a retinol product with soothing ingredients. So if you combined your exfoliation with your retinol, then you get the same price as this. So I think this is an amazing game changer. I really enjoy it. I'm going to call out some negatives. Number one, it comes out really, I don't even want to waste it, but when you squeeze it out, it's quite thin. So you have to be really careful when you squeeze this. I'll show you. I'm going to show you some. Oh, see how it comes out? I'm going to actually put that back in the bottle. That is such a waste. It's very hard to control this. And so, sorry, I just do not want to waste this. I'm going to try to get this back in. It's very difficult to control. The rest I'm just going to put on my arms. So that is the only negative to the topical slather lotion, that it just pops out. That would make it bump down to a 4 out of 5 for me if I was going to give a star rating. But otherwise, Slather is an amazing new product. I think you'll actually really enjoy it. I should mention, if you're using an exfoliant, definitely remember your body sunscreen. This is one of my favorites, the Eucerin Advanced Hydration. And also, I do like the Eucerin, I didn't realize it, but yeah, Eucerin Daily Hydration. This is pretty thick stuff, only 30 SPF. This is 50 SPF, super hydrating, perfect for the body, love it, both very budget friendly. So we've covered exfoliating, hydration, and extra treatments for the body. Now I want to talk about extra treatments for the hands and the feet, and maybe where you have rough and bumpy areas. I have been blown away by the Dermatology Exfoliating Lotion. It has 12% lactic. This has been an absolute game changer for my nails and for my toes. This is basically replaced, I cannot actually believe I'm saying this, this has basically replaced a pedicure and a manicure. I don't know of any product that I've used my entire life that I could say that about. So what I do with this product is I put it on as like a heavy treatment overnight. I put it on my hands and my feet and let it soak in for quite a while, and then put socks on. And then the next morning, what I do is I come in with an orange stick. So I don't recommend you use the metal ones. I don't have my metal one here, but I highly recommend an orange stick, and I push back all the cuticles. And if I need to, then I'll use my little trimmers, nail trimmers, to get rid of the dead skin, but only once. After I do that once, I can use this almost every night, and my nails have never looked this good. And my toes look absolutely the same. I look like I've had a manicure, aside from having them painted. I usually have ratty cuticles, broken skin. I live in an area where the humidity is in the teens often, and I'm always having broken, like especially along the thumb when you get that terrible hangnail. I always have hangnails. This has transformed my hands and my feet. And I know that sounds crazy, but it really has. And I can't say that about any other product I've tried in my entire life. I've always had dry cuticles. It's always been that way. I don't recommend the clippers around your nail cuticle or your toe cuticle after the first day. It'll be too irritating. This is pretty strong stuff, and you might start wearing away the cuticle too much. So do it the first night, let it soak in, let all those cuticles soften, trim them up, and then use this every night, every other night, as much as you can tolerate. I know that one person that left me a message that this was too much for her foot. She had some irritation on her foot. So do be careful when you're using this. It is strong. It is 12% lactic, but it is a game changer. This I did receive from PR, I should mention, but I'm getting ready to reorder. Both of these, I'm getting ready to reorder. I'm almost out of both. Love them both. On to making our legs look glowy and gorgeous for the daytime. I love to have a slight color to my legs because I have a big vein in the back of my legs that I like to kind of give a little camouflage to. I like to camouflage a little bit of my cellulite. Everyone has cellulite. We all have little dimples. That makes us, I think, feminine. So not knocking cellulite, but I do think that a little bit of color on our legs helps camouflage that and makes them look super elegant and glowy in shorts and skirts. My glow routine for my legs has changed up a little bit. I used to use the Jergens tanning lotion. I just felt that was like the least orange as far as the tanning lotion, self tanners. But now I've changed it up a little bit. I use a body brush. This one is by EcoTools. I like this a lot. So I do my body brushing. And then when you get out of the shower, you're not going to do your regular moisturizing and occlusive routine. You're going to come in with Dermatology's water cream, and why I love this is it dries down and you don't have to worry about it getting on your sheets or getting on your PJs. It just dries down and you can just drop in some of the Paradise self-tanning drops. Now, I used to do about 3 drops, but now that the summer's kind of come and I want a little bit deeper color, I do 6 drops. And what I do is I take the water cream and I do about a tablespoon per leg. So I fill it up and then 6 drops of this, mix it up with a little spatula or a little anything you've got to mix it up with. Then I do towel dry my legs completely. I've done my body brushing. I've done my gentle exfoliation, towel dry completely. And then I put on the water cream combo with the Paradise drops. And I'll show you a picture here. I got just a lovely glow. And so that's kind of been my go-to for this season. And I absolutely love it. I think you're really going to enjoy that routine. So, and don't forget, always wear your sunscreen, even on your body. These are 2 of my faves. So I hope you've enjoyed me sharing my body favorite tips for women over 50. If you have more body skincare tips that you want to share, please always comment down below. I always love to hear what you're using. And if you have a retinol that you're using, like I said, the only 2 that I know of right now that I've tried are the Versed and Slather. Love that concept of using a vitamin A for the body to give us more plump, gorgeous skin over 50. So thanks everybody, wishing you a skintastic day. Like, subscribe, and comment down below, and join the Beyond 50 Skin community. We have a lot to talk about here as over 50 gals and a lot to share. So take care everybody and have a wonderful day.